Hello everyone. In this video, we will talk about the democratic decentralization and the meaning of the democratic decentralization is to shift the power of the governance to the local bodies, to the local communities, so that they can participate with more in strength for the development and the administration. And this democratic decentralization, the provision of this democratic decentralization was included in our Indian constitution by the amendment of 73 and the 74 constitutional amendment in 1992. And the reason behind this was to give the constitutional identity to the Panchayat Raj Institute and the urban local bodies, and to empowerment of this Panchayat Raj Institute and urban local bodies and for the local governance. Now we see that what the provision here in this act. So we have a three-layer of a governance system in this act. Of First is in the village level, second is in middle level, and third one is in district level. And in town we have the municipal corporation or the municipality for the governance, for the local governance. So this is the special feature of our Indian constitution, which is nowhere in the world this kind of a three-layer governance system. And we see some provision about sorry for inconvenience. Um, the provision we see here in the act is that we have the one-third reservation for the women's and the scheduled tribe and scheduled caste community, and we have the state finance commission here in the sect, and for this purpose. So for the decentralization of the revenue, we have the state finance commission. And about the planning and development, what this act can do. So in agriculture, in health, and in education, and in rural development, every sector it act can work, and the local community can work in this sector, and each and every subject which is included in 11th schedule, we can work there also. So for the economic development and the social welfare. And about the problems, the structure and the functional problem, what we face while imposing this act in the society. So we have a certain kind of problem we have faced while implementation of this act. So only 1% of the revenue we get by the taxes, and rest 80% of the tax we get by the central government. Um, central government we get the 80% of the revenue, and this is by RBI report says about this in 2023. RBI submitted a report which says that only 1% of the revenue we are getting by the taxes, and this we have a provision in this act, but there is no any autonomy for the collection of the revenue. And especially for the land revenue and for the business tax. So there is no control on this both. for the land revenue and for the business tax. And even a state finance commission is unable to implement their own recommendation. Okay, now we have the limited representation and and participation in local governance. It means that wherever the women's elected as the leader, they do not participate as leader, but one of their family member are involved for every work, every executive task. And there's a lack of capacity building programs and lack of institutional support and intervention by the political system and by the administration. We have seen in this by applying this law in society. So the local governance systems controlled by the state government. This has been told by Ashok Mehta committee, and we have the at least 29 subject for the panchayat uh, for local governance in the 11th schedule, but rarely we have given the authority or the right to impose and to make law to fulfill uh, the local governance intention. And there is a structural contradiction there in this act is that for the implementation we have to do this service for the local community, but we do not have power. There is absent of power. And about the desirelessness situation for election and the corruption, that is also a major problem, that for the collection of wealth tax and another taxes, so there is any no, there's no any curiosity for collection of the taxes. And freebie culture is also we have seen in the society, and there is a fear to lose the support from the political support. So there is always a fear to lose the political support. And there is a institutional lack of the institutional capacity for surveillance. And district planning committees are there which are non-functional, and 15 states are unsuccess to make the comprehensive plan. This is the report of 2020, and there are 30% staff are vacant in the municipal corporation. Now, what we can do for the strengthening of this local governance system and Panchayati Raj institutes. So, just a minute. Uh, so we can increase the fiscal autonomy, and by how we can increase the physical autonomy is that we can give some more power to the state finance commission for the implementation of their own recommendation, in which they are unable right now. And for the revenue production by our own, we can have the municipal bond for that. And there is a one system in Indore, the municipal corporation of the municipality of the Indore has done. We can implement this system everywhere in every municipal corporation for the local government system. And the second ARC report says that for the and second ARC report, Administrative Reform Committee has also said this recommendation about the autonomy of the local body. So we can enter more staff for the strength of the institute and rule and regulations. We can have the more transparency on that, and dedicated secretariat and secretariat and trained staff for the local governance. And Balwant Rai Mehta committee has set for the participation, increased participation of the local people in that. And for the capacity building and training, GVK Rao committee has recommended that for the technical specialty, especially in the purpose for the e-governance and for the strengthening of urban governance. So, second ARC report, which is the second administrative reform report, has recommended we can apply the mayor and council system and Bhumi Bank and the municipal bond also for the production of the revenue. And public-private partnership can also, we have this example of public-private partnership, so that we can work by helping each other for the development of the local the community. And we have a three app, that is the physical autonomy, functional autonomy, and a fair representation. So by applying these things, we can strengthening our local institutes or local panchayat institute and self-governance system, and we can have the stability for the local governance system. Okay, thank you so much. So we will have some more topic, and stay tuned. Thank you so much. Bye bye.